In this video, we're going to look at Linux heap overflows. So what I have here is a very simple program. I have a couple of standard includes, and I have just a main method. I allocate memory using malloc, and in this case, I'm allocating 32 bytes worth of memory, and then foolishly calling strcpy and copying a user-supplied value into that buffer, P. And then I free the buffer P and I return 0. So it's a pretty basic program. Let me go out to my command line and compile this. So it's GCC, and I will once again give it full debugging information, including the extensions for GDB. And the name of my file was Linux heap not vuln.c, and my output will be Linux heap not vuln. That compiles successfully, and now I'm going to run it in GDB. So I'll go ahead and run GDB on Linux heap not vuln. I'll list my program, and I'm going to go ahead and set a couple of breakpoints. I'm going to break at 8 right before my stir copy, and I'm going to break at 9 right before my free. So now if I run this program with some valid input, let's see what happens. I run my program, and everything looks good so far. I can look at my stack if I want to. And in this case, I'm not really concerned about the stack because this is not a stack buffer overflow situation. So nothing too interesting here. But one thing I could do is I can examine a memory address. And in particular, I want to know, where is this buffer P? And this buffer P is at the address of 602010. So I want to look value. So this value on the first line, I'm keeping track of my buffers. But remember that my pointer pointed starting at this line. So if I overrun my heap buffer, I can start overwriting the next chunk in that part of the heap the parameter that says the chunk of memory here is getting overwritten. So now what's going to happen? If I hit continue, I'm going to get my SIG abort. So we see that heap overflows are not terribly easy on the Linux platform. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to continue this discussion of heap overflows.